Summer, it was a really long summer for me because I didn't do much. There was not much that I could do. So I was really bored for most of the summer, but I realized I should do something with that time. And what I did was I crocheted. So during the summer, I made 2 blankets and I made a pillowcase to match one of the blankets. During this weekend, I also made this headband for my sister. And learning about the headband will give you a better understanding of the crocheting culture. So first I will talk about the crocheting culture and what it's really about. And second I will talk about how I identify with the culture. So first off, the culture behind crocheting, nobody really knows like who started it or where it came from, but it's seen as an art because it's something you think of and you produce something. It's kind of like painting, just the difference is that you're doing it with a needle and yarn instead of paint and paintbrush. This was sorry. This was a way of people to express themselves, especially women, showing their unique style and like putting their style into something that they can wear and use. It was used a lot in Europe. A lot of people would like crochet their own like little like shirt or something like that, and it was it showed like a unique touch that people didn't have. So it was kind of like people would show off that, oh, I have this and you don't. Another secret behind the culture is that like, well, through my culture, when you crochet, you usually use it to like give it to someone. So for instance, let's say there's gonna be a newborn, you usually make like a little blanket for the newborn. Or like me, I made this headband for my sister just because this gives a lot of meaning to it because usually you want to give someone something that like is valuable. It not in like, usually people say, oh, don't worry about the price and stuff like that. So it means a lot to me because I'm not rich. So if I'm able to do something like this, it means much greater value to me to give it to someone else. Now I will talk about how I identify with it. So I identify with this culture because, okay, I have problems with like sleeping and falling asleep. And what I love about crocheting is that after like half an hour of crocheting, I get really, really sleepy and my eyes get really heavy. And so it's easier for me to fall asleep. And it just like, and I have, like I said, I have problems sleeping, especially like I'll wake up lots of times during the night. And when I crochet, it's easier for me to fall asleep into a deep sleep and just not wake up during the night. Another reason why I love to crochet is because you get something out of it. Like I said, I made blankets. I made a really big blanket, like it was this big and this wide. So I put it on my bed. I made a matching pillowcase with it from a band that I like, Linkin Park. So I made their symbol on the pillowcase. It was really nice. So that's the reason why I identify with it, because you get something in return and you're also putting your style into it. It's something that like not everyone has, so it's your own and you can say it's your own. So in conclusion, I hope now you have a better understanding of how the headband I hope you have a better understanding of how the headband relates to the culture and what the meaning behind it is. I discussed the culture behind the crocheting, and I also identified with the culture. So so now I want to invite you, or to help you guys think about what makes you relax and think about it and just maybe you can use that to help you relax, like when you're about to give a presentation or even when you're gonna do something very important. This concludes my presentation.